to get a handle on our need for immigration reform. We recognize that first and foremost, we need better border security. That's why it was so important to have two of the senators, the others have all been to the border at least once, to the border to see what we actually face here. And in this legislation, what we have said is that in order for some of the other parts of the bill to take effect, we have to make sure that we have a secure border. So those of us who have fought for better security on the border have more leverage in this process than we've had before. The second part of the bill that we need is we need to deal in a rational, humane way with those who are here illegally. That's a really tough issue, I know. Anybody who's campaigned in Arizona recognizes that. I've always felt that, and let me just give you a little of my background. I grew up on a farm, a ranch in Silver Lake. And I worked next to migrant labor most of my growing up life. I saw people who would come across the border just to feed their family and to get a better life, to work and then return home. I have never been able to look at everyone who comes here and does that and put them in the same class as they're all criminals or whatever else. I've just never been able to do that. I can't. And I think the vast majority of those who are here illegally are simply trying to make it for a better life. And we need to make sure that we have respect for the rule of law, and that means to have a law that people can honor and respect. And so for those who are here illegally, I don't think it's right to do what we did in 1986, where we said, if you're here illegally, and you can prove you've been here illegally, you get a shortcut to a green card. That was wrong then. I think it would be wrong now. By the same token, there are a lot of people who are here with ties to bind. They have a wife or a husband who is a legal permanent resident or a citizen. They have children who are citizens. They are here in industry that we need labor in. They are helping our economy. There are many reasons that people are here. And with this legislation, what we're saying is, if you are here illegally and you wish to become right with the law and come out of the shadows, there should be an opportunity for you to do that. You should be able to get a provisional legal status if you subject yourself to a background check. Those with a criminal record will not be allowed to stay. That's only proper and right. The only act that you have committed is crossing the border illegally, that you should be able to pay a fine. We're still working on it. Do not have a fine. Pay background taxes. Learn English. And then have a probationary period. We put it here at 10 years. So anybody who is here who is looking to adjust their status and stay here legally would have to subject themselves to a background check, pay back taxes, pay fines.
Were you going to answer questions?
That's what I thought I was doing.